Yo, chat, what is up? We are back with another analog horror series. It's been too long. 2 videos without analog horror. I feel like I missed it already. Actually, wait, it's been like a few months. Anyways, disregard that. I'm trying to be more consistent now. We have three weeks, 3 videos. I promise I'm being consistent. Yeah, we actually have an interesting analog horror series today. It's not the newest series. It's been out for a while. I'm sure people have already covered it to hell and back. But just because someone else has covered it and just because it's old doesn't mean we can't do it ourselves. I plan on doing some really old series in the future and giving my own spin on theories and ideas. But this one is actually a Godzilla analog horror series. I don't know what that entails. Something about a man getting stuck in a suit, as the title of the playlist is called "The Man in the Suit." So I'm not sure what this is about, but hey, we're gonna dive in this and we're gonna figure it out together. Now immediately I'm seeing that there's a description here, and it's not in English. I know I'm learning Japanese, and I can read some of this, but yeah, I can't read all of this. So Google Translate, what do you have? Here's what it says: Godzilla may be a monster, but I don't see him that way. He's more like a god. He controls our world, adjusting it to his own order. And I will become the beast's flesh. I will become Godzilla's host. I want to become a god that people respect. I want to become the beast's flesh, but I am afraid of which side is wrong. I'm not a movie monster. I'm Godzilla, the law of good and evil. I will live among this beast. He's the only one who can help us. There is no god. There's only me. Godzilla. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. I like how the location on the video is Hiroshima. The chat, if you didn't know, Godzilla is like Japan's response to, not response as in like, how they deal with it, but it's kind of like their personification of how the nukes were. It was like a big, the nukes on Hiroshima, and I forgot what the other place where it got. But the nuke on Hiroshima, they then interpreted that as, or personified that as Godzilla, this giant monster with radioactive energy that just came and destroyed a huge part of, Japan. So technically, without nukes, we wouldn't have had Godzilla. We'll see. Take 1. Godzilla suit incident. God, I love the static. I miss the static, chat. What do we have? Okay, it looks to be like a video or even an image of just Godzilla sitting amongst wreckage. Is that the Golden Gate Bridge, chat? I don't know my bridges. I'm not a bridge guy, but it looks like the Golden Gate Bridge, but I'm probably mistaken. This is supposed to be set in Tokyo, so it would not make sense for it to be the Golden Gate Bridge. Oh, the person in the Godzilla suit was unknown at the time. I'm sure that's going to change really soon. But the story the actor has with Godzilla is odd. I want to read it how I see it. This is a photo of him in the suit. Yeah, that's Godzilla right there. I want to read it how I see it, but like it's Gojira, not Godzilla. It's confusing. Here's another picture. Oh, that's like a giant miniature set. If I'm not mistaken, the first Godzilla was like just 2 guys in giant suits, like in a miniature set. He got the acting job of being and wearing the Godzilla suit. Oh, whoa, there's some Japanese that like sneaked in there. There it is. No way I'm gonna be able to read this. Oh, that is so blurry. 480p is the best quality we have. Chat, I'm not sure if we can translate this, but you know what? The comment section always got us. Let's see what they say in the comments, if someone says anything in the comments. Godzilla may be But I wonder if it's natural for me to be in the body of this giant, so I can become one with him. Okay. So just saying more about becoming one with Godzilla. And the actor fell in love with it. He would wear the suit most of the time to the point that you never saw his actual face. A producer from Toho. Even when we take breaks, he would just wear the suit. The suit would sometimes heat up, but he didn't care. An actor on set. This sounds like this guy is dedicated to his job. It was like if he was addicted to the suit, like if it was calling his name. Red flag number 1. It has gone to the point where he brings the suit home, even though we tell him not to. Co-director. You shouldn't be looking. He wouldn't really speak a lot, but he would say his name is Goji, basically the nickname we gave to the suit. The last time he was seen on set, he was acting in the suit until he just stopped. This is the photo that was taken. Several minutes later, he would start to walk and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled, yet he was also breathing oddly. Okay. This is the part where he like mixes with the suit. The director thought this was a joke, poking at him to get back in place, but he wouldn't budge. Look at that man. I wonder if these are like real photos taken off the set, or taken from the set of Godzilla, the originals. After 2 odd minutes of oddly breathing, he would tell people to check on him and to make sure he takes off the suit. Okay, so he wanted to get out of the suit at this point. This was the photo someone took before the person on the right saw what was inside. The man opened the costume to see that he was growing into the suit. His flesh would slowly rip away as he tried to open the pocket where actors would enter the suit. Ugh. The suit was now his skin. Okay. Somehow his body deformed to the point he was feeling the inside of the suit. Yeah, I was thinking, how is he gonna fill that suit out? It's like in the shape of a dinosaur, but his body must be like, is he like anamorphing into Godzilla? This is what they expected. Okay, Godzilla suit, and then person inside. I mean, obviously this is not to scale, chat. It'd probably be a little bit different. Actually, would the eyes be on the chest of Godzilla? That would make sense, actually. This is what they found. Anguirus. Oh shit. What the fuck? And that's the end of the first. How do you he's completely different. He's not even like the shape of a human anymore. His feet is completely filled out. His hands, like this looks to be all like what, blood. I mean, I would imagine blood vessels, right? These are blood vessels or something. No, but he said it's his skin now. It's like it's a red blood. I don't know. This is weird. So I guess this is like his head right here, and his body, and his arms are stretching into here, and his feet are coming. Chat, how many like he? I don't even know. I can't even say anything. Like this literally happened over the span of like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I said he was on set. He walked around for a second, stopped there for 2 minutes, and started walking and stopped. And then in that time, he just fully fleshed out this Godzilla suit. It's crazy. But okay, so it's just like supernatural. What is happening here? Actually, I wonder what like the mechanics behind all this is. Would start walking and stop yet again. His breathing was muffled. Yeah, he was breathing. Yeah, I wonder what the mechanics behind this is. Is this like a supernatural event, or is this like a... We'll see, we'll see. Second video. Alright, tape 002. Anguirus suit incident. Not one, but two. One of the most terrifying creatures ever loosed on man. Each a raging, unkillable horror. Both on a rampage to stun your every sense. Gigantix, the fire monster. Born to destroy each other. But first, they'll destroy the world. Chad, do you like my...
Picture adventure and excitement to stagger the imagination. The fantastic fire monsters raging out of the flaming bowels of hell. Mighty Gigantus, crushing whole cities in his wrath.
Is Gigantus what they called...
Deadly Anguirus, screaming its challenge of mortal combat. The battle of the ages. Scenes and sights and sensations beyond any.
Oh, Chad, this must be like official footage, 100%. Also, is Gigantus what they called Godzilla in America? Is that the localization name? Interesting. The man in the Godzilla suit still came along for the next movie. Whoa, whoa! Whoa, okay. This man's flesh starts forming and stretching and deforming to fit the Godzilla suit you guys put him in, and you guys are just going to keep filming movies with him? You're not going to get him out at medical attention or something? That's just crazy. Okay, still came along for the next movie. If they stopped and told anyone about the suit man, Toho would have been sued and ridiculed for keeping such a discussion creation. No. I think the only one who could really sue you is the suit man, maybe his family, but the suit... Maybe. I don't know how legal trouble works. I'm not a lawyer. So they decided to keep him out of the public eye so they could bank off the success of Godzilla. So instead of a, like cruel and unusual or like, weird freak of nature lawsuit, instead you're going to kidnap someone, keep them in a Godzilla suit, never let him see his family again, because that has to be happening, right? Unless the guy lives on his own or something. I don't know. We'll see. But that does sound like what corporations would do. Hide everything, rake in all the money. That's what I would do anyways. Toho wanted to find out the ultimate cause for all of this. I try to read sometimes, my voice cracks and I'm just like, God damn it. The man in the suit has been examined by private doctors. The doctors weren't really sure about the cause, saying it might be a pill, but they weren't certain. What they were certain about was the outcome. Whatever he took or had made his skin and flesh inflate in the inner suit, melting and fusing together. Somehow the outside of the suit was now his skin. Are we talking like literal skin or like just like figurative his skins? His bones were rearranged inside to match the height of the suit. Oh my god. At least I'm 6 feet now. He can somehow feel the outside layer of the suit as if it was his own skin. Okay, so it's becoming his skin. This man's just literally just turning into Godzilla in front of their eyes and they're like, money. It turned out that he could see out of the eye sockets of the suit, but his eyes were bloodshot. Oh my god. His eyes were bloodshot. Those are some goofy looking eyes. The name of the actor who plays Anguirus is redacted. Okay. I'm guessing something bad's gonna happen to them if they have to redact it. People on set noticed how he was wait. People on the set noticed how he was odded out. People on set noticed how he was odded out by the man in the suit. No one cared to tell him what happened and what he has become. The man in the Godzilla suit was very cooperative. Even after losing his vocal cords, he could still make noises like one of an animal. This is just twisted and fucked up. Any company that does this, it deserves to be like all the CEOs should be like sent to jail immediately. No chance of parole. Everything would go great until the last scene they had to do where they would fight. Shit. Fight! Chat, my money's on the Godzilla half creature, half human thing. Oh, look at those people. Yeah, what's been... It must have been so fun to act like a giant monster and like fucking like run around on those. Oh shit, he bit him. Is that blood? Is he bleeding? Is the Godzilla man gonna bite the? The man in the Godzilla suit would chomp on the actor's head, making him bleed profusely. This was never part of the script, but you guys still kept it in the film. I guess it makes for good TV. The actor would yell painfully for help as the teeth clamped onto his head. A second later, the actor would stop moving. Okay, that's why his name's redacted. He's fucking dead. The man in the suit would protect the unconscious actor as he roared at anyone who came close to the unconscious actor. So, like, an animal protecting its food? Is he gonna eat him? The actor would awaken, shaking violently as he struggles to get up from the ground. The crew on set helped him up, fearing the worst. They tried to take off the suit. It wouldn't budge. It's spread by bite. It's like a zombie infection. He spread it by bite. A picture was somehow taken when the man in the suit roaring and protecting the unconscious actor. Man, I'm gonna say this right now. The English, not that great. The English, not so great. I don't know who made this, if they're an American or if they're Japanese. And this is all like Google Translate. But the English, not so great. I mean, I can barely even speak English better, but you know, not so great. This is the picture. What the fuck? Those are human ass eyes. I don't like that. I don't like what I'm seeing right now, chat. It's like he's trying to raise you up. It's like, we're doing this again. This is what they expected. Better feel like a dead man. It's like a guy with X's on his eyes, because the guy got chomped on the head. That's a kind of silly pose. This is what they expected. Oh, whoa! What did I say? Something. Comment section to the rescue. Okay, this reads, and I'm guessing this is from the Godzilla man, from the way it's being said. Wake up. You have a purpose. Stop trying to stop the inevitable. Godzilla. Oh yeah, it's signed Godzilla. Yeah, okay, makes sense. This is what they found. Is he gonna be super fucked? I mean, obviously he's gonna be super fucked up like the Godzilla guy was. Let's see how fucked up. Chat, he got spread. He spread super fast. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What? There was another thing at the end there. Tasukete? I think it says Tasukete, chat, which is help me in Japanese. Chat, his spread way faster. Chat, his spread way faster than the Godzilla one. The Godzilla guy's like he's all the way at the tip of the tail, and he just from one bite. Description translation reads out to help me. Somebody help me. It hurts. It hurts so much. It hurts. I can't get out. Please help. Oh my God. There is no God. Just me, Godzilla. Don't worry. I'll make you whole again. You lost your family. That's why I take revenge. Kill those who have wronged us. Who are you? Anguirus. It's Godzilla. Only Godzilla. Jesus Christ. Is he taking on like the William Afton role? Is he like, I'll put you back together. You're broken, but I will put you back together. Is that what's happening here? So far, man puts on a Godzilla suit, gets obsessed with the Godzilla suit, transforms into Godzilla. Then company hides the information, the fact that he's gotten transformed into Godzilla, continues to film movies with another actor in another suit, Anguirus. And then Godzilla goes and bites Anguirus. Within like minutes, Anguirus dies and then apparently comes back completely mended, molded with his suit. And then now Godzilla's acting like a William Afton, I'll put you back together kind of entity. It's interesting so far. I wonder where this is like leading up to. What are they leading up to with this? What is the end goal here? Is what I'm wondering. Let's move on to the next episode so we can find that out though. Tape 003. Godzilla Encounter. Chat, this is 1962. This is like almost 10 years after the last video. 7 years to be exact. I think. Or maybe 8 years. Oh shit, chat, they got better technology. It's no longer black and white. It's now in color. It's catastrophic. The titanic, terrifying battle between the mightiest monsters of all time. King Kong versus Godzilla.
Blazing a trail of terror to his Japanese homeland. Captain, water in the conning tower.
Chat, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think King Kong was literally just like a rip of Godzilla. Like they saw Godzilla and they're like, we should do that. We should make our own giant thing, and we're gonna get a giant ape. Correct me if I'm wrong, though. I don't know.
See Godzilla destroy.
Yano's like really muffled in the background right now. The TNT. I can't read that. I can't read it. King Kong versus Godzilla in color, all new. Whoa, 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 whoa! More text. Maybe I should come back at the end. No, I'll read it right now. Let's see. What does this text say? Naze, watashi tachi wa something nato. Okay, let's read it. Apparently it translates to why are we with them? With the man in the suit being the only Godzilla suit at the time, they used him for the next film. No! You can't keep doing this! Are they gonna make a Godzilla? Are they gonna make a King Kong? With King Kong being an American film, the man in the suit wasn't having it. What do you mean? It's been like 7 years, this guy's still in the suit. This is where I come in? This is a first-person story? I will be hiding my eyes and my name for me and my family's safety. I was put into the job of being the cameraman. They told me what happened before and told me to stay quiet about it or I will be arrested. But the truth needs to come out somehow. Oh. So our narrator is like a what's it called? A whistleblower? The man in the suit wasn't happy making a movie with the Americans. He's racist. Okay. Toho producers forced him to look more appealing to a younger audience. He wasn't happy with how this all played out. Chat, he's gonna bite him. They're gonna make a King Kong monster. We already know he's gonna bite him. Either that or he's gonna bite like one of the other people. He had a very bad dislike towards the actor in the King Kong suit, Shioichi Hirose. He either thought Shioichi Hirose was a traitor for portraying an American monster or saw something in him. We knew that he wasn't a big fan of the Americans. He would roar at them and try to attack them. We treated him like a lion at the zoo. We had to film one more scene. I was instructed to not stop filming. The script was for after destroying the big building, he would act to use his atomic ray breath on him. He's gonna go in for a bite, chat. It did not go as planned, as expected. He's gonna go in for a big old chomp. Chat, he did it. He went in for the chomp. We knew what was gonna happen. The man in the suit would push Shioichi Hirose off the cliff, and I had to record it all. Push him, he kind of dragged him down there with his teeth. There was a struggle in the water, splashing as one of them frantically tried to get out of the other's grasp. Only one of them rose from the water. It's gonna be our boy Godzilla. Yeah. I mean, chat, this guy has like fused with this suit. He probably has like muscles, like he probably has big ass muscles. I was sick to my stomach, not wanting to know what he had done to Shioichi Hirose. I got my other camera and ran. I tried to leave the long corridors of the Toho studio, wanted to take a quick breath of fresh air, but I heard screams from the room I had left. The power went out. I used the flash of my camera to try looking around, frantically trying to find an exit. I heard someone's footsteps walking. Whoa, you're going too fast. I heard someone's footsteps walking towards me. I thought it was an employee. I took a photo wanting to find an exit quick. It wasn't an employee. It was the man in the suit. Oh, he's coming after the other American. Holy shit. Wait, is that like the top teeth and then his bottom jaw? Or is that his bottom jaw and his mouth? Because if it's eyes and bottom jaw, that's even scarier. You need to get the fuck out of there. Ooh, and I can't read that. And the video ends. Okay. Okay, now we know that Godzilla is extremely racist towards Americans. Probably because, like I said at the beginning of the video, Godzilla is based off the atomic bombs that America dropped on Japan, so it only makes sense for him to be, hating Americans. But let's see. Okay, the description reads, we were supposed to make a movie about what happened, about what they did to my family, what they did to me. Oh, filthy traitors. I didn't pour my soul into this carcass to be entertained. And with those who killed my family, betrayers. See, is the actor in the suit someone who had family in the bombings? Do the bombings exist in the Godzilla universe? No, I know. That doesn't matter. I don't know what I'm talking about. He's not actually Godzilla. So I'm guessing the actor had family in the bombings, right? And that's why he hates the Americans so much. Not only as Godzilla, who it would make sense because he's a creature of atomic creation, or some sort of mutated creature, but as well as an actor inside the suit because his family was in the bombs. Yeah. Also, I was reading through the comments a bit, and apparently in the real movie, because this is based on based on a real movie. No, of course it's based on a real movie. In the real movie, Godzilla came out on top, but this is the edited version, or this is the rumored version where Godzilla came out on top because he's not a product. He's a god, at least he thinks himself so, and that's why he took down King Kong and didn't do the movie as it was supposed to be filmed. Interesting. Definitely the suit's like corrupting him. It's definitely making him act out on his deep-seated hatred for the bombs that happened on his family. Most likely. Tape 004. Deception of the Growth. I was startled by the first encounter of the man in the suit. It made me more curious than ever. It might harm me of doing this, but I need answers. So I've gone to one of my friends who was smart with this stuff. I won't name her, so I'll call her Elisa. I called her, but she was in the middle. She was in the middle of teaching her class, but she would still call me because of how curious she was. She's never seen anything like this. I recorded the session of the call.
The thing is, whatever this was caused wasn't from a pill.
Voice acting.
Is something else. Oh, God. This is the work of radiation. Holy shit. The man in the suit doesn't fuse with the suit instantly. His body explodes in the suit, then it reshapes itself in the suit. How do I explain this? Imagine a cream-filled donut. Without the cream, it's mostly a flat donut. That was the suit before, but because of the filling.
No.
The man, it basically filled up all the space. But him and a cream-filled donut are different. The cream and donut are separate entities. There is a barrier so they don't mix. The man in the suit, however, his skin, his flesh, his bones. It's fusing with the suit. His teeth would be the suit's. Whatever he took. It's mutating him. It's making him more like a creature than a human. Soon he will have animalistic properties, like using its teeth more effectively. And
he's already been
to control his tail.
He's already been doing that.
You said his eyes could move, and that they are bloodshot. But in this photo, his eyes flashed back.
That's a different photo.
Human eyes don't do that. You need to try and put him down. If not, it is probably too late for mankind.
You need to try and put it. Also, I just thought about this. What happened to Anguirus? She said something about him mutating to the point that he looks like a beast. I questioned what he would look like when he was fully mutated. She corrected me. There is no stopping point for the mutation. She then told me to go to an artist and gave me a description that I sadly forgot now. Tapping on the glass. I told them to make the art, and they complied. My Japanese will be a bit rusty because I thought I asked for 1 drawing but got 3. I mean, Ichi and San sound nothing alike. Here are the drawings. That's just Godzilla. That's just Godzilla, chat. That's just Godzilla, tongue and all. Number 2, kind of looks like the lizard from Spider-Man. That is like a fuck. That's a metal Godzilla. What's wrong with his hand in the background? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fingers. There's something being said in the background, but I cannot read it. I cannot understand it. Oh, it just ends. I'm guessing there was actually like something said there. We just couldn't hear it because it's like so low, but maybe someone in the comments has us. Maybe someone in the comment has us, chat. The description reads, I am not a monster. I will help you all. I will kill those who have wronged me, those who murdered my family, and those who supported them. You killed my family. Monsters. Interesting. So yeah, he's still just going on about killing people who bombed Japan at this point. Tape 004. Suit trial. We're going back in time. This is 1958 now. I don't know if we've gotten out of order. I hope this isn't out of order because this is the playlist. What's interesting, Chad, is that the second video in the playlist was actually like posted way after the rest of these videos. That's why we haven't seen anything about Anguirus, because it was posted a lot later in the series, even though it's the second video in the series, supposedly. Interesting. So we're on now Suit Trial. I'll just keep watching it in the playlist order because I'm guessing he put it that way specifically for a reason. I snuck around the Toho building a day after the encounter with the man in the suit. I found a tape labeled something. I realized this was some years after the Anguirus incident. Some years after. Okay. So, here's where it's pulling back in. Let me just show it. Alright, let's see. So, where has Anguirus been this entire time? Kono tebu wa miteraremasen. Watch this tape with caution. What does that read? It's so grainy. We are fully aware of the situation we are in. We will do our best to test what they need to hear. As they don't listen, we will try and do some tests. Let's start with the man in the suit. We have him in this. Why is it? Okay, you could have at least made it easier to read. I understand you're going for analog horror. And it's got to be old and something, but this is literally unreadable. Let's start with the man in the suit. We have him in the soil. Make sure he is there until you can train him. He destroyed the right and something, the darkness, but that's okay. Our cameras have night vision. He destroyed the lights and something, the darkness. Right, video. First tests will now commence. What is that? It looks like a foot, a hand, and Audio test 2. It reminds me of FNAF Ultimate Pizza Custom Night Pizza thing. Pizza Simulator. Where you have to do like the begin audio test now. Don't even try asking me what they're saying in the background. Most of it's unintelligible. Kiken? I forget what Kiken means. Kiken means danger. Danger, danger, danger. Oh, jump scare. Oh, 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 I see something. I see something. I see something. Is that like his jaw and eyes and hands slowly coming towards us? What the fuck? This guy looks like a fucking monster. I'm so terrified of jump scares just coming out of nowhere. I'm so honest. I hate jump scares. They make me fucking yell. Wait, I'm gonna go back a second. This audio, we do actually have a translation for it. It reads, it's actually a quote from Oppenheimer. It reads, "We knew the world will not be the same. A few people laughed, a few people cried. Most people were silent. I remember the line from the Hindu scripture, the Bhagavad Gita. Vishu was trying to persuade the prince that he should do his duty, and to impress him, takes on his multi-armed form and says, 'Now I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.' I suppose we all thought that, one way or another." Let's see. So he was quoting the Godzilla suit in a very robotic voice, was quoting the Now I Become Death, Destroyer of Worlds by Oppenheimer. Or I guess the Bhagavad Gita. Interesting. So Godzilla has taken this man, or this man is becoming Godzilla, and he's, I'm guessing, enforcing the will of Godzilla right now just by being a big scary person and attacking Americans. But we can only imagine how far he's going to go with this as the series progresses. I'm going to watch one more video, and then I'm probably going to cut it off there for today. And then next time we can come back around and watch the rest of the 6 videos in the series. Tape 006. Mailed message. It's the short one, chat. I was mailed this tape. I don't think someone in the Toho Studios made this. Water cloud. You don't understand. You killed my family. You Americans cheered when we lost. We lost our homes. We lost our families. You nuked us. The nuke took my wife. The nuke took my kids. Hiroshima was our home. I left for a business trip. You took everything from me. So I decided to return peace by getting rid of the people who wronged us. Oh, that is not a natural amount of teeth. That is okay. So yeah, no, this episode really hits it on the head. This man was affected by the Hiroshima bombs, and he's using Godzilla as a, well, I guess Godzilla and him are using each other as ways to rid the Earth of the people who have wronged them, Godzilla and this man. This is a very interesting series so far. I'm really liking it. Usually these series have some sort of jump scares or anything, but nothing like that has happened so far. And obviously everything here is pretty surface level. There's nothing like, I don't need to do any deep theorizing. He's kind of beating it on the head that he was affected by the bomb, and he lost his family and his kids, and now he hates Americans, and now he wants to rid the world of Americans and their filth and return peace to the world. There's nothing really deep. I mean, I don't want to say there's something really deep, as in there's nothing, like this is just like all surface level shit. But I'm saying I don't need to theorize too hard to get the image that the author is trying to put across, which I like sometimes. It's better to have something be easy to digest than to have it be like this weird Sundance thing that you can never dissect in 100 years. Let's see. This is really, really good. Gonna stop it here. There is at least another hour more of content to go through, and I don't want to do all in one day. It's 6 in the morning, so I need to get to sleep soon. But this was really good. We're definitely gonna pick this up again. Chat, if you liked the video, go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, comment, something down below. Every minute that you guys helped watch, and if you made it this far, I really appreciate you. Seriously, you guys are the best. Much love.